hey yo, chat. uh, good evening, chat. We're back. Oh yeah, we're back. Me. How you doing, darling?
Doing pretty good. How about you? Hello, chat. Welcome, welcome. Police.
Alright, Nelly, I'm glad you're in a good mood because I've got a new indie game. And it's about murder and death and destruction and flashing light.
I know I hate at least two of those things. Alright. Let us begin then. Alright.
Okay, darling. So basically, okay, spiking. Ahem! Alright, so basically, darling, this game is about being in South Korea and a family dying really badly. I think it's South Korea or it might be Japan. Probably South Korea. Because it's dramatic.
Yeah, this looks like Japan. Anyway. Alright. Let's find out. This is a demo, yeah?
I figured. Oh, I should tell you. Alright, so, darling.
Ah, alright. Let's begin. The work of fiction. The fictional story stretched from real events. Oh god, Emergency call recording file. Press space or click. Click. File name 119_201608190131847.mp3. Duration 0000342. So this is from August 19th, 2016. File 119.
Chat, darling may have been like doing so much like vibe coding and stuff, and she's like thinking in code now. She's just like, 1131764.
You have no idea. Data mark 015. Anyway, alright. Caller ID. Oh, it is Korea. Okay. Hey, Untrusted. Yeah, I can't tell if Untrusted is yelling at us or if it's the font, if that's just the font.
No, darling, I think that is just the font. But yeah. So that brings me to the first thing. Okay, so chat, darling and me were gone for really. Oh, hi. So that brings us to the first thing we want to talk about before we start playing, darling. Chat, darling and me have been gone for 20 days, and if you've seen our posts on X and Bisky, then you know that we built a bunch of tools and stuff. And one of the tools is the chat aggregator. But the font that Darling and me are using doesn't have a lowercase. So Darling, technically they're all yelling at us all the time.
You guys are just constantly yelling at us. Anyway, oh, that's another thing too, Yuki. Is if you go to chaosfoundry.digital, there is an alternative chat and an alternative stream, which we will come back to later.
Oh yeah. That was part of the sprint. So, chat, Darlene and me had a 20-day sprint where we did nothing but program or vibe code and talk to like AI all day and like get them to like help us fix stuff and then make like edge functions and shit. It was really cool. There's a whole flow and everything now. We can talk about.
Yeah, Yuki, we'll talk about that after the game. Or when we play Untrusted Easy Game. Because yes, Untrusted, we did see your Discord message. Don't know if it's gonna work on Linux. Hopefully it works on Linux.
Darlene, click the inverse of can it run Crisis? Can it run in Proton?
Good question. It can No, you should, but because we're running on Endeavor OS right now. So the stream that you're seeing right now, chat, in the 4 or 5 different places that stream is happening right now, 4. In the 4 places that stream is happening right now, we are running on Endeavor OS. We are running on Arch Linux.
Yeah, Arch Linux with Hyperland. And that's part of the other part of the sprint. So Darlene and me made a bunch of tools or vibe coded a bunch of tools that can work in Hyperland and make OBS like basically Windows equivalent. It's really awesome. It's really cool. Also, do I sound okay?
I don't know, Yuki, sound good to me anyway. Oh, yeah, there you go, Yuki, there you go!
Yeah, but do I sound better than normal since we're running on FOSS instead of fucking Windows? Oh wait, we're not. I guess we can technically say it, right? Right? Can we cuss now? Can we like wait, darling. When we go on Cloudfoot, when we go on our website, can we actually just like straight up just start cussing?
Anyway, yeah, I don't know. Yuki, I'm kind of sussed out about the chat function. So if you're on the website, which is the uncensored version of stream, I think you should be getting you should be getting Spotify music or music in general later. But yeah, if you're on that, then technically we can do a lot of things we can't do on Twitch, YouTube, or anything else.
Darling, are we gonna do an engagement? Are we gonna do an engagement? Are we gonna hack into someone's computer on stream?
Yuki, for legal reasons, I have to tell you that's impossible, and we're never gonna do that. But anyway, caller Choi Hojin, male, 50, location 403, building 101. Wait, it really does? Like for real? Or are you just...
Yeah, darling, of course it does. Of course I sound amazing. Because it's all optimized on free open source software, chat. Also, I like how you're so surprised you like activated your girl voice. See, this is free open source software. Fuck Windows. Wait, we can say that, right? We can say that, right?
Technically, I mean, we're not on Windows anymore. Anyway, for real, for real. Yuki, I think the next step is to add a browser source with the aggregated chat on stream. Anyway.
Chat, this is hilarious, cause for real, Darling is like, every time she's been like, oh, let's stream, Yuki, and I've been like, okay, darling, and then we get set up, and she's like, oh, wait, a thing!
Yeah. Yeah, it's just been like, why are you still the top bit sender? I don't know.
Untrusted. You're the top bit sender now. Well, because nobody else sends us top bits like you do, Untrusted. You're just that great. But you never know. There could be one day where someone supersedes you. Someone just drops a bunch of bits on us for no reason. And then they'll be like, Untrusted who? So you know what you should do? You should reaffirm your dominance over the bits. You should reaffirm. You should be like, this is Untrusted's bit whores. Wait. Okay, sorry. Darling, I'm sorry. You're the bit whore. I'm the bit pimp. So, I've changed what I just said.
Wait, why don't I have to be the bit whore? Why can't I be the bit hostess? There you go. Like a hostess club.
I'm sorry, darling. Hostess clubs are for cis women. I'm so sorry.
Transphobia. Even in sex work. Anyway, alright, apartments Gonggang City Gyeonggi-do. Hello! This is emergency services.
There's someone here, darling.
Please never whimper in your voice ever again. Ow! 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 Alright. Yes. Please speak slowly.
Did you know someone is dead? Someone is dead! What will we do? And, darling, why is the dun-dun-dun noise being counted as role model by Eminem? Wait, I think I know why. Darling, because the ultimate surprise is Eminem.
No, Yuki. The ultimate surprise is that our merch is now available on the website. Ow! Ow!
You know what, darling? I'll give you a mulligan on that one. But also, our merchandise is pretty great, so I can see where you're confused. But, chats, if you wanted to give us cryptocurrency, you can as well. So we can, buy legal things. Oh, look, darling, Eminem!
like how you're like, that's expected. That's expected behavior. All right. It's working as intended. Thank you. Someone is dead. Was this an accident? Can you tell me your location? Oh, Mayo. The wallet code? Wait. You have our wallet address?
Oh no, darling. He's gonna steal our ones of Bitcoin. Or he's gonna sell our, like 0.000000001 of XMR.
Thingy key. We have multiple wallet addresses. I just delete that one. Or fix it. I don't know. Or unless he's talking about the XMR stuff. The link. I think.
No, darling. No. Because even if they request XMR from us, you can just say no. Because it's not Bitcoin, it's Monero.
I can't believe it's not Bitcoin. Ow! Ow! Alright, anyway. Gongong City. Mayom Apartments. And also, I was gonna ask you for your help pronouncing this, because I can't speak Korean names very well.
Suffer, alien. If you want, darling, try again. Try again so I can hear you instead of your tiny little baby girl voice. And give me your real big girl voice, okay? And then I'll judge your pronunciation.
Wait, since when do you speak Korean?
Darling, did you just assume because I'm Japanese I don't know Korean?
Okay, I will trust your knowledge of Korean.
Good, because I don't know any fucking Korean. The butt Bitcoin. The butt bit. The butt coin. Also, we don't use a cryptocurrency called Buttcoin, where it's just a pain in the ass to use. Get it? Also, I don't speak any fucking Korean, but I can tell on a scale of 1 to 10 how white you sound saying Asian names.
Why does that not help at all? Okay, alright. I have Solana. Oh, well, we also accept Solana. Ow! Ow! Fuck!
I like how you only become money grubbing when it's about crypto. But yes, you know what you could do instead? You could get a hoodie. Just kidding. Darling, do you know of any way we can make the hoodies cheaper? Because, like, as much as I want us to make as much money as possible, like, $40 for a hoodie is ridiculous. What kind of slave labor do we need to enforce? Darling, do we have to go to Dubai to get our hoodies? Is that what it is? And we have to get, like, slave labor to make our hoodies to get it under $40?
No, I think it's the weird designs that you added to the hoodies that's making it expensive. Also, sorry, chat. But did you know that if you're a Twitch sub, you get 50% off? Anyway, I don't know what the fuck I was talking about. Gongong City. Child labor is the solution. No! Child labor is not the solution.
You're right, darling. Child labor isn't the solution. It's the question. And the answer is no. We're evil. We're not the president.
Oh. Fuck. Like, I don't think he was using labor.
Oh, you're right, darling. The president was putting them into labor. The difference, I guess.
Jesus fucking Christ. Welcome back, chat! Welcome back! Welcome back to the Chaos Foundry.
You see, chat, on our long journeys, Darling and me have grown more edgy, and it's amazing.
Oh, Yuki's more edgy. Anyway, do you want to hear my pronunciation now? Because we've been like chatting for like the last 30 minutes.
Oh no, I was trying to give you an out to forget about it. But go ahead, darling, give us your widest pronunciation of a very obviously Korean name, because I want to see you fail. Why would I hate Koreans? I don't hate Koreans. I just hate Koreans when they're from the north. Well, not really. I don't know. It's not that I hate Koreans. I'm not Chinese about it. But I would say that instead of hating Koreans, I love everyone except transphobes and racists. And, well, people that procure non-child labor, because obviously we should be giving these children jobs. I mean, darling, jobs are requiring 20 years of experience. What better time to start than 1 year old? Well, exactly, Untrusted. I just don't like transphobes because they make my wife look bad.
Wait, what do you mean? Oh, wait.
It's okay, darling. You don't have to use everything I say about trans people to be an insult, okay? So I'm not insulting you. I'm saying you're very resilient, okay? Until you just took that and totally got offended.
Alright. Anyway, Iki, here's my impression. Chongqing City. Mayum? Mayum? It's Mayum, right? Chongqing City. Mayum Apartments. Building 101. Unit 403.
Aha! Political jokes. Indeed, Untrusted. Also, darling, that was at least a 7 on the I have never spoken Korean scale. So, you're not doing very well. Learn your characters!
Ow! Ow. You ever been so hit so hard that your tracking stops? Alright, anyway. Ow! Iki, you can't hit me again, okay? Because now it's technically domestic abuse.
Darling, I'm not hitting you. I am educating you in the ways of womanhood. Very often, cis women will get beat for no reason, okay? I'm just adding to your womanhood experience. No, because Darling was born a man. And when Darling was a man, it was just, attacking a man. But now I'm attacking a beautiful, tiny, very edible, delicious woman.
Not Yuki being misandrous. Not Yuki being misandrous.
Untrusted. It's gender-affirming domestic abuse. It's different.
What? Ow! Ow! Ow. Okay, anyway. Understood. An ambulance is being dispatched immediately. May I have your name?
Darling, the timing on that line was amazing. Also, the fighting in this game is maybe like a 7 so far.
Yeah, I'm sure it sounds much better in Korean. Alright, anyway. Choi Hojin. Choi Hojin. Choi Hojin. Mr. Choi Hojin, how many people are injured? Aw, thank you. Wait, how long have you been gone, Untrusted?
Darling, Untrusted is a simple, beautiful man, okay? Or male-shaped body, voice person. He came in, he became the king, And then he disappeared. And he has returned. On a prophecy that there was another cute girl in the Chaos Foundry. Except it was you. So, you were already cute, now she's girl. Now she's girl cute instead of boy cute. And honestly, Untrusted, that is true. That is true. Very true. But also, when I hit darling, it's gender affirming.
You can't justify them. Ow! Ow! You know, Yuki, technically hitting me is transphobia.
There. Let me see. Oh my god, John, can I accidentally ally you? Even though I'm intentionally allying you?
How the fuck would that work? Also, aw, thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, darling, if Huntress been gone that long, you wanna show him your girl voice?
Yuki, we are literally transcribing a 911 call. Ow! Okay, alright, fine. Hi. Hey, Untrusted. Aw. That's a dog. Wait. No, these are supposed to be fox ears, but they're not very good. Also, I have a bit of a cold, so sorry. Also, hi. Hi. Yeah. Yeah, this is my, like, regular voice, sort of.
Alright, darling, continue transcribing the 911 call.
Aw. You are fishing? Well, that's good. Alright. Yeah, Yuki. You know what? You know what's going on? Probably, like, the operator is just sitting here waiting for the guy to respond. And, like, we're just like, no. Maybe. Anyway. How many people are injured? 1. 2. No. 1. No. 2. No. Please stay calm. How many exactly? Also, is this chat still valid? Yuki, please. Okay, it is valid. Okay. Thank you.
Darling, the chat isn't just valid. You're valid. Chat, you're valid too. We're all valid. We're all valid! There you go. All chats are valid. All chats are created equal. Except the ones on our website are more janky and unmoderated. And I don't even know if there's anybody on there. Darling, are you watching it or no? Are you watching the chat at all?
Yuki, I'm trying to play a video game. I'm trying to play Vidya, but also, no. Oh! Messages pop up on stream. Oh, yeah. Can't see any redeems or anything. Oddly.
Darling, we programmed and debugged for 20 days. You can stop trying to troubleshoot. We're good. Right, chat? Right, Untrusted? Or were you saying that you're the only one popping up on stream? Because you shouldn't even be able to see the website ones unless you're physically there. But yeah, there aren't any, so... if you want to use the unmoderated one, we can use that one later.
It's a tool. It's a tool that'll come in handy later on. All right, anyway. How many exactly? One person is dead. And the dog. Valid. Valid.
You know, darling, technically, if you have a puppy girl, right? And she gets shot in the house, technically your dog did die.
Why are you assuming that someone who gets shot dies?
Why are you assuming that the shooter has bad aim?
What the absolute? Okay. Ahem. Ahem.
Oh, I'm sorry, darling. I didn't know you were allergic to facts and logic.
No, Iki, I'm allergic to whatever the hell that was. Yeah, chat. You guys can't see it, but you could just do like a hand sign. All right. I love being able to breathe. Love is War. Oh, is that the one? Is that the one where they're competing to see who can admit that they love the other person?
Yeah, darling, it's this one. Also, imagine completing a 911 call.
Imagine. One person is dead, and the dog. The dog as well! And in the living room, there's blood. Something is boiling in the kitchen.
There's just one game or one show that darling was really into. Especially while we were on break. It's the one about cooking? I mean, is it called Cooking in Another World?
You mean the Gordon Ramsay isekai? Yes. That is a very good anime. It's about cooking and the guy okay, so let me sell this to you guys, okay? Because Yuki's underselling it. Basically, a guy gets. Oh, okay, then you already know. Yeah, a guy who's like 30 years old gets isekai'd, and his only superpower is that he has Amazon Prime, and he can Amazon Prime things from our world to the isekai, and he just cooks shit.
Darling, at least it's like historically accurate. I'm sure if a magical man just appeared out of nowhere and from another dimension, and his ability was to make really good food, I think he would do very well. He would be very, 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 very wealthy. Who's the natural? Exactly, the Gordon Ramsay imp. I can't get over that. Now it's the Gordon Ramsay anime.
It's better than the. I mean, never mind. It's not better than that. I was gonna say it's better than the lolly capitalist anime, but no, nothing is better than the lolly capitalist anime.
I mean, technically she's a legal lolly, but yeah.
Yeah, well, I haven't read it the most recent part. I just got to the part where, never mind.
Oh, you mean the part with the tank? And the little girl operating the radio, "Oh, Dad, we're about to use the magical thunder cannon to kill all these enemy soldiers."
Oh, that's earlier. No, that's the one when they use the gun to kill the dragon. Yeah. Like out of context, Yuki, nobody knows what the fuck we're talking about.
Well, darling, not everybody watches 80,000 gold coins for retirement.
And that's the problem. Alright, anyway. And in the living room, there's blood. There's something boiling in the kitchen. What exactly is boiling?
Oh no, darling, she died and she didn't finish making dinner? Oh my god! You know what happens, darling? One of these days, darling, one of these days, wham! Boom! Straight to the moon!
Wait, isn't that just a metaphor for feeding your wife? Ow! 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 God damn it! Okay. Alright.
I'm sorry, darling. I know we're supposed to be playing this indie game, but I got distracted because you have literally like a ponytail I never noticed until just now. You have like that, what's that one from Bochi the Rock? The hair that goes like, just noticed it.
You're staring at me. Ow! Ow! I don't know. A large pot. The lid keeps rattling. Should you turn off the gas valve? Should I? But in the kitchen. Why did the music stop? Oh. I was like...
Telling you, like, in the kitchen, where the women are. Hey, darling, you wanna go to the kitchen and make me a sandwich?
Please stop. Please stop! But yeah, what do you want on it? Ow! Ow! Fuck.
No, darling. Resist. Resist. You're my cute little lesbian. You are not going to fall into the traps of traditional cis womanhood. God damn you! You know what you tell someone who asks you to make a sandwich? You give them a vasectomy, god damn it. But if you try to touch me, I will kill you.
Okay, I love you.
Good girl.
Starting extra hot today, aren't we?
Darling, you could say, I'm a boiling pot inside the kitchen of a murder scene.
Why does that sound like a lyric from like an emo 2000s band? I'm like a pot boiling at a murder scene. She makes me feel so unclean. The light is falling on my daylight, and I have no friend. Like that? I don't know.
No, darling. It goes like this. It goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fourth, and the major lifts. No, it sounds like, I'm like a boiling pot at a murder scene. Blood on the floor, and my heart on the scene. My lover comes by, and she can't be right. Because I'm like a burning pot at a boiling pot at a murder scene. Seen but I've never seen. But the cops come in and I can't borrow. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's like I get where you're going at. She had me boiling like a pot at a murder scene. Full and line and fine and lit by kerosene. Yeah. Okay, you guys got any good lyrics?
Should have been in my pot for dinner. Wait, nah, and it sounds like a Cannibal Love song. It's like, Should have been in my pot for dinner, but she had to be on my plate tonight. Wait, that's the same thing. God damn it, darling. You got me confused. I think some of your dumb is rubbing off on me.
I'm sorry, Yuki. Some of my excess testosterone is leaking onto you. Alright. Ah! Fuck!
You know, darling, I want to make a joke, but I guess the minimum amount is a lot for a woman.
Alright, anyway. But in the kitchen! Yes, what's happening in the kitchen? There's a strange smell. It won't go away.
Darling, it looks like Mr. Chom has been struck by a smooth criminal.
God damn it!
See, darling, so the streams that can't hear any background music right now, we should just say that we're having a seizure. Darling, are you having a seizure?
Groovy seizure. Ow! Ow! Fuck! Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Tell us that you're okay. Ah!
Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Yanni? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay, Yanni? I love you, darling. You've become so much more fun since you started HRD.
Thank you. It won't go away. Anything else unusual? I don't know. I don't even know what happened here.
Darling, it turns out local comments do not show up in the aggregator.
Do not. It's like while streaming some Sonic. Love that. Lurking while streaming Sonic Racing Crossroad. Are you streaming and watching a stream at the same time, Emo? Amazing. Iconic.
Yeah, I'd expect nothing less from a good girl. She's keeping her eye on us and streaming. What a good girl. Who's a good kitty girl? I mean, darling, but also, Emo. Also, there's just like, no, I can't find the name. Look at a dartboard with a bunch of words on it. And think of a concept with a really long sentence. You found your light novel.
Ah, yes, Iki. That time I was reincarnated as a basket in a land of weavers.
Kelly, nothing would be as weird as that one light novel or one thing you wanted me to read or look at, where like it was a manga where the protagonist gets reincarnated as a body of water.
Ah, yes, very egg. Anyway, LOL. LOL. Excellent. What about the others? You guys just noticed we've been like spending the last 30 minutes, 40 minutes just talking.
Darling, that's because the best streams have nothing to do with game. Can you imagine playing game? Darling, just because the AI in Google search, chat, if you type in the Chaos Foundry, or who is Chaos Foundry on Twitch, it says that we are Pokimane. So, technically, darling, we are both Pokimane. You and I, we're Pokimane. You can be left boob, I'll be right boob. Because I think right boob is more symmetrical. Exactly! Imagine not talking to our sugar daddy untrusted.
I mean, technically, Jack is a sugar. Ow! 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 I'm playing game. Also, did you just call Untrusted our sugar daddy, Iki? Iki, Untrusted is not our sugar daddy.
Oh, you're right, darling. A real sugar daddy would, like, send us $100 in XMR. There's no way Untrusted would do that.
Even I'm not that desperate, okay? We're not gonna ask Untrusted to give us money. We're not that kind of streamer. We're not those kinds of streamers.
No, darling, we totally could be. Darling, we totally could be. Just like, hey, chat. Oh, how are you? Have you given your girlfriends $15 today?
Or we could just not. We could just not do that. You already put like a bunch of weird notes on the website. I don't want to think about things we could do on chat.
Darling, you're right. I really disfit old white guy? Well, you're at least one of those things untrusted as far as we know. But, darling, I guess you could say the real e-begging comes after dark on the cloud stream.
Yeah, I haven't looked. I don't want to look. I don't think anyone's actually looking there, but if someone is looking there, I don't want to think about that.
Darling, we technically do have an OnlyFans, right? It just has no content? Darling. We could make degradation porn, where it's like 20 minutes of me just being really transphobic to you for like 30 minutes. Would you do that for me? Would you be a good girl and let me call you a man?
Iki, the economy is never bad enough for transphobia. Alright, Holy shit! Exactly! What the fuck, Yuki? The economy is never bad enough for transphobia!
You know, darling, that's what a man would say.
Fuck off.
Well, darling, it does tell me that you are in fact a woman, because if you were a cis man, that wouldn't have offended you.
Oof. Yeah, I guess not. Also, yeah, have you noticed, chat, have you guys noticed that Yuki's been a lot more mean lately?
No, darling. Darling, you just gave me a lot of vodka over the weekend, and I don't know. Okay, chat. We need to discuss this, okay? We need to discuss this, because darling had me stuck with her and the caretakers for Christmas, and, like, the caretakers? Kinda phobic. It was rubbing off on me. Dang. This is why I had to hug you really hard when we left. Also, we need to update that stream element thingy.
Yes, we need to update the thingy. Also, I'm sad they rubbed off on you a little bit.
Yes, but don't worry, darling. The power of your boobs, connecting with my boobs like a docking station, as I held you in my lap, did make me forget all that bad energy. So thank you. Thank you, darling, and darling's boobs.
I don't know whether I should be offended or affirmed that my breast gave you the humanity to not be a transphobe.
Darling, I'm only playfully making fun of you. What do I look like? The British author of a wizarding book? But no, I could never hate someone as cute as you. My tiny little fox girl.
At least you have standards. Alright, Annie, what the fuck were we talking about? You got me distracted. Your sudden transphobic weirdness was kind of messing with.
I know, darling. No, untrusted. I'm not a transphobe. I love darling. But what? I love her as a woman, as a cutie, and as my wife. But I do want to prepare her for anything that may happen because of where we are. That's all. It's like giving you a vaccine. Not right.
Yeah. I guess so. I don't know. I like you. I love you. So, eh. We're not being. I mean, she's not really being transphobic. She's kind of just being a. Ow! Ow! Ow!
Well, darling, it lets me know that you still have a heart because you're still offended by it. Also, yay! We saw.
Indeed. Also, no, transphobia is never okay. Never, please.
I know, I'm sorry, darling. I was just thinking of monetization strategies. There's gotta be at least one lonely Republican that's, like, willing to pay to see... Anyway, never mind, I'm not gonna bring it up again. I'm sorry, it was a bad thought. Too much sugar.
Yeah. What about the others? The man in the living room looks like he's covered in blood. Is he injured? Not exactly injured. He's just sitting there on the sofa. What is the condition of the person in the bathroom? How did you know? Is someone in the bathroom? Yes, but how did you... Can you check their condition? I'm gonna go in. Confirmation before the paramedics arrive.
You know, darling, they don't specify how long the long silence has to be.
You're right.
Darling, I'm sorry for being mean. Sorry. The long silence is making me like reflect and stuff. And I'm sorry. I love you. I'm sorry for being tiny bit transphobic. And making a bad joke.
Thank you. Alright, anyway! Long silence over! I checked. What is their condition? They're dead. Definitely. Understood. Police are on their way. Please remain where you are. But... Yes, go ahead. Like an accident. What do you mean? Feels like murder. End of recording. Disconnected.
Oh, darling, I found the sound of your brain.
Correction, Yuki. This is what my brain sounded like on testosterone. Anyway. Ah! Psychotherapist. Yuho, you seem a bit more at ease than last time. I was worried that I might have rushed things and put too much pressure on you.
You know, darling, if a therapist is a murderer, but they're also a psychotherapist, are they a psychotherapist or are they a very good therapist?
Well, you don't have to be a psycho to be a murderer. Ooh, espresso machine. Last plant? You didn't sleep last plant night? Plant night?
Untrusted. With all of the plant night. You know, technically untrusted, if you're hooked up on caffeine, it is a plant night. A plant known as coffee. Wait, darling, wait, okay. Darling, now I'm confused. Are coffee beans considered plants or vegetables?
They're fruits. They're fruit because they come off a tree, I think. Right? Wait. God damn it.
No, darling, they're obviously a vegetable. Have you never heard of the espresso vegetable? That's why they say you should get your vegetables, and I mean having at least 3 espressos. You can have your daily serving of vegetables.
No, they're fruit. It's real. One time I had a one night stand with a psychology major girl. That was an experience. I think anyone in that field is a little bit crazy. And I had a friend, also psychology major. He tried to get me to spy on his.
Oh! Darling, that reminds me of that one person you told me about? Where, like, she tries to take you in the back of her van.
They're all a little bit psycho. So it makes them psychotherapists, I guess.
Darling, it's in the name! It's like those guys, those lumberjacks that don't fly helicopters. They're not good at being choppas.
Okay, that one was a stretch. Ow, I'm just saying that was a stretch. Okay, right. Okay. Or is it an answer anyway? No matter what I say, teacher, you'll hear it differently. Ju-Ho Park. I'm here to hear Ju-Ho's answer. Sorry is true only for you. Let's go back to last time, to that night. It was after Mother left the house, right?
Ah, yes! The one we still have to test to see if it actually works on our system. Darling, let me pull it up real quick. One second. Stand by! Here. You're my cute little fox cow. Have some breakcore. It needs to be a genre. Darling, it's called self-help genre.
Ah, yes, the depression genre. Also, thank you for the breakcore. Not really breakcore, though.
Darling, neither is this one, but I know you like this song.
It's a really good song. Good night.
Yeah, I'll make sure she's a good cat girl or box girl. I don't know why. No, I can't unsee the cat ears, darling. We need to spend another we need to get you another avatar. Chat, today's sub goal. Get darling a better avatar. Make her chest more endowed. We need big willy arch, chat. We need darling with like the biggest boobs. Says it need to change? She's cute. But imagine darling that they darling, me so cool. We need to commission some art of your Abby. But with bigger boobs. So darling, did you like your record? Did you like your Vocaloid? That YouTube didn't get to hear? But maybe possibly Cloudberry got to hear? Maybe? I don't think so.
Yeah, no. I don't think. Wait, now I'm more really curious. 1 second. Okay, you can.
Honestly, darling, the audio quality coming out of Cloudberry sounded really good. Also, I just noticed that I sound really, really, really cool. See, chat, that the new message said cool. Yes, I know you did, Undressed. But I need to hear it good in here on local. On local, it sounds like my regular voice, like my regular settings. But yeah, no. So, and you want to tell them the story about how that happened?
Guess so. So Yuki and I were fiddling with settings, trying to make everything compatible with Linux, and her microphone setup was a little weird in terms of like firmware and stuff. But we did some upgrades that weren't strictly necessary to her interface, and it makes her voice sound different.
Oh, yeah. Make it sound super epic, awesome, mega awesome, delicious. Also, why is it feeding to the music? 1 second. Darling, Linux is weird, but it's good. But it's bad, but it's good. Let me see something. Okay, that works. Eh. Darling, let's stop focusing and actually play game.
Yuki, you really want to play game on a Chaos Foundry stream? Imagine if we actually played game. Also, this is a good song. Yuki, I think it's because you're a turf and you're not able to hear differences.
Darling, I am not a turf. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just thought it would be a good idea for an OnlyFans. I'm sorry.
Good.
Oh, baby girl, I can make you suffer in 100 different ways. At least half of them will be sexy.
Yes, ma'am. Alright, yes! Juho called his father and said, I killed the evil spirit. I heard your voice was very calm. Why did you say that first, and why those words? I had to say it was over. I killed the evil spirit, so that hell was finally over. When you say over, what were you being freed from? That fanatical atmosphere? Sound stopped. I don't hear it anymore. That sound was the greatest fear to Juho. It was dawn. It was dawn. I had to go up to the bathroom, and I heard a strange noise coming from the kitchen. Sound of something being torn apart and eaten. When I went there, Sua was crouching in front of the refrigerator. Her hand was was raw meat, and she was just tearing into it and eating it.
You'd like that, wouldn't you, darling? I just took some of your raw meats and slowly licked you all over and took some of the meat from your hand and ate it.
Stop it! No! Ow! Was I really reading it like that?
Yes, you were. No, you were literally like doing ASMR, like in her hand was raw meat.
Fine, I'll try doing it. I'll try doing it normally. At that moment, how did you feel? I was certain that my mother was right. Human couldn't be like that. From that moment on, Sua was no longer my sister. She was a host for an evil spirit. And you, Mr. Juho, were that evil spirit. Well, I am in bed, still here. You'll fall asleep to our chaos. Yuki, what are you doing? Yuki, don't, no, please don't scare him away. Please don't.
Darling, I'm not gonna scare him away, but you should turn your headphones up really high.
Yeah, I feel like when you say it like that, we're just gonna do the opposite, but... Oh my god!
Oh, really? Is it the quiet, the sounds of the night, as the night envelops you? Slowly, methodically, in its ever-loving embrace. Darling, don't run from me! Come over here! Come over here! You don't want me to cover you in my ever enchanting and loving embrace? Darling, I can wrap my hands around, envelop your waist in my hands, my arm holding you close, kissing you on the forehead, and slathering you in barbecue sauce. Sweet baby Ray specifically.
Can we stop talking about Vor for one motherfucking second?
Oh, you're right. It's bad for the appetite.
God damn it, that was literally a second. I can't say anything. God damn it! Alright. Toward that evil spirit.
Yeah, and darling, look absolutely appetizing toward him to... Darling! We could make a war OnlyFans. Just covering you in like random sauces. Like mustard and mayonnaise. Sweet baby rays. We could do product deals. Oh my god, oh my god. Can you imagine if we got sponsored to cover darling in like Worcestershire sauce? What? Or Worcestershire? Worcestershire.
It's Worcestershire. Worcestershire. God damn it! Anyway, that evil spirit. I killed the evil spirit. And freed Sua from it.
You're not freeing any spirit. My spirit is already entwined with you. You can never escape.
I love you. Alright, anyway. Freed Sua from it. Same time, I was freed from that madness as well. My actions were justified purification. What? How to play Memories of Truth and Memories of Lies. You must rearrange the memories in correct order. Good night. For real, for real? Okay. Aww. Been 10 minutes since Yoon Young left the house. The sound of the front door closing still lingered in his ears. Juho stayed where he was, beside his sister's body, as if taking guard. Juho took out his phone. His finger trembled, but the number was accurate. Mother! Juho's voice was calmer than expected. I killed the demon. And silence filled the receiver. And Juho slowly closed his eyes. Joe shouted as he opened the bathroom door toward the hallway. In the living room, Juho was sitting on the sofa without wiping the bloodstains on his hand and stared at the window.
So when you realize that the same song keeps playing over and over and over again.
Killing visitors to the scene by police. Okay, so let's analyze the scene of events here. It's been about 10 minutes since Yu Hongwo, Yun Hong Young left the house. The son of the man on the front door, closing still, fingering in his ear. Juho stayed where he was beside his sister's body as a standing guard. Juho took his finger. I killed the demon. The police dispatcher receiving the report stood in the front of the house with the door wide open. The man said to be the acquaintance of the father was vomiting just outside the doorway. In the living room, Juho was sitting on the sofa. Without wiping away the bloodstains on his hands, he stared out the window. The detective shouted as he opened the bathroom door toward through the hallway. The tile floor was soaked red, and lying beside the toilet was a head. The senior detective stepped out of the bathroom and shook his head. The torso was in the bathtub. Behold did not blink, even as the handcuffs were fastened. The officer found that the man's calmness even more unsettling. Illusion began. Go. So Early in this morning, in an apartment in Gyeonggong City, Gyeonggi-do, a man suspected of killing a family member was arrested at the scene by police. Officers who responded to the emergency call stated the suspect was found sitting at the scene and offered no resistance. It was confirmed that an acquaintance had visited the home at the time, discovered the scene, and reported it to police.
Darling, are you looking forward to the taste of raw meat? 'Cause I am.
Stop. Responding officers arrested the suspect inside the house, and the exact motive has not yet been determined. In particular, CCTV analysis confirmed that the mother fled the house immediately after the incident. Her whereabouts remain unknown, and police have issued an emergency alert manhunt. The investigation headquarters stated that they were reconstructing the full sequence of events based on forensic results and surrounding inquiries, and that further details regarding the mother's escape and the suspect's actions will be provided as soon as the investigation progresses. And the psychiatrist looked at the file and said shared psychosis, or what we call collective hysteria. There are no abnormalities in the physical organs. The symptoms are real. He paused for a moment. You might experience hyperventilation, dizziness, headaches, hallucinations, even auditory hallucinations. It occurs particularly frequently among women and children, even more so in closed environments with strong emotional bonds, the doctor said, looking at the camera. So you're saying that one person's illusions can spread to others? The doctor said. Nodded. When it occurs within the family unit, especially between a mother and her child, it becomes indistinguishable. Where does reality end, and where does the shared illusion begin?
At conception? Wait, no. Wait, Kelly, isn't that a thing? Like, if you're crazy, like, if the mom's crazy, right? Like, imagine if mom's crazy. She has, like, I don't know. She sees flying monkeys everywhere, and the monkeys are telling her that she needs to go to the ice cream shop to eat the souls of children, right? And she's pregnant. Does that mean that the baby can get psychosis?
I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, apparently Tylenol causes autism. Oh, I'm just kidding. It was around 3 a.m. Juho's voice trembled. I got up to the bathroom, but I heard a noise coming from the kitchen. Detective asked, what was that sound? What are you doing?
Just testing something. Ooh, it doesn't. You have to actually click on it.
You know that every time you do that, it activates the sound.
I know, it just sounds cool. I'm sorry.
Eh. voice trembled. I got to the bathroom, but I heard a noise coming from the kitchen. The detective asked, "What was that sound?" Juho closed his eyes. The sound of tearing, the sound of something being torn. When I went to the kitchen, Juho couldn't finish the sentence. Juho was crouched in front of the refrigerator. In her hand, she was holding meat. Meat? Raw meat. The meat that was in the refrigerator. I was just eating it. Just standing there, frozen in place. His voice and trembled. You could tell by the look in their eyes. They were filled with madness. One was right. An evil spirit has possessed them. No human could act like that. Background and shared delusions. The family was suffering from severe delusions with an isolated environment cut off from the outside world and bound by strong emotional ties. According to the testimony of a psychiatrist, this is presumed to be blank. In which one person's illusions for the others. They have hysteria. Oh, there we go. In which one person's illusions spread to other family members of the case, for the case of a mass hysteria. In particular, Yun Hua Yong shared with Juho the conviction that Suo was possessed by an evil spirit. At around 3 a.m. on the day of the incident, Juho on his way to the bathroom heard a strange noise from kitchen. There, Juho witnessed the his younger sister tearing flesh and eating raw meat from the refrigerator. Juho became convinced that his sister was already being controlled by something no longer human. Immediately after killing his sister, Juho, without even wiping the blood from his hands, called the police. Immediately after, the mom the house and went on the run. On-site arrested in the situation. After receiving the report, the police were dispatched. The detective found a mutilated torso in the bathtub. On the floor lay Sitting on the living room. That doesn't make any sense.
Darling, it totally does.
It doesn't. For the incident, how was your physical condition the days leading up to it? I don't even know how many days it was. Probably quite a long time. Temperatures melted together. Barely slept. Mother wouldn't let me sleep, saying it was a purification period. When you didn't sleep, all the senses either became extremely sensitive or dull instead. What about food? Were you eating properly? No, my mother said I must not eat foods that evil spirits like. The purification requires emptying the body. I don't remember how many days I starved. I just didn't eat. Before the incident, Juho, for several days you were unable to sleep properly and unable to eat, meaning both your mind and body were not in a normal state. And my head felt foggy, like there was a constant ringing in my ears and my vision was blurred. I wanted to give up on everything. I thought, at this rate I'll die anyway. And in that state, what happened? Pretty good light outside. I was almost out of my mind when I heard my mother scream. Sounded like something being torn apart. Juho, look! It finally appeared! She screamed with everything she had, like a desperate cry. That sound, my mind snapped awake like breaking through the surface of water. First time in days, everything around me looked clear. That moment, what did you see, Mr. Juho? Evil spirit my mother had been talking about all along, the very thing she had warned me about so desperately had reappeared. It was Bodhi, our pet dog. Bodhi's eye had turned red and he was barking viciously. It wasn't the Bodhi I knew, it was an evil spirit. Wriggled my own neck. Hey, what in the freaky Wojak is that voice? Is that a picture?
Darling, It's the murder jack. It's like soy jack, but murder. Also, so apparently the mom made the kid go crazy and didn't feed him for like 3 or 4 days. And then he killed the sister and the dog.
Yeah, the mom went missing.
What? Hello, Nathan.
Hello. While they left, it was around 6:20. Juho's voice was mechanical, and then Mom said that it had to be done now. There were three of us: Mom, me, Stua. It was Mom with a knife. Detective asked, "Why did you kill the dog?" Evil spirit. Ori was possessed by a demon. And then what happened? I had to boil it. Body separately. The only way to keep an evil spirit from escaping and to purify it. That's the only way we can be safe. Joe believes it. Too. So do I. 6:30. It was suddenly. What'd you do all of a sudden? With my own neck. I think that happened. It was an evil spirit. It was strange. Her eyes were strange. Her expression was strange. She didn't look like Sua. So, what did you do? Mom screamed. It transferred. The evil spirit transferred to Sua. What was your mother like at that time? Terrified. Mom kept screaming. Not a demon! Not that child! She lunged at the demon. The demon, not that child! Lunged at the demon, who covered his face with trembling. Spirit lunged at Mom too. Starting to strangle my mom's neck. Just watched. I couldn't watch anymore. It just felt like Mom was going to die. Lunged to pull them apart. My mind went blank. Couldn't think. Just. Could this be how it ends? Is the demon gonna put an end to this hell? That was just a fleeting thought. I grabbed the demon from behind. The demon's strength was immense. I had to save Mom. What'd you do? Pushed it towards the bathroom. I closed the bathroom door. The spirit screamed from inside. The poodle began barking wildly. When we convinced that the evil's red to possess the red-eyed poodle. Beneath the grip of the knife, the purification ritual began. Juho later testified that to prevent the evil's root from escaping through the corpse, they had to separate. Stop. Like 10 minutes later, Sua became extremely suddenly started strangling her own neck. The one whom the evil spirit has Fear began to lose control. All this hell end here. His move, Sua. By overwhelming fear and gain all his control as the terrified soul and lunged at the spirit. It fought back, strangling her neck. In return, Juho stood frozen, watching the brutal clash unfold. In a fleeting moment, the thought crossed his mind that all this hell could end here. But in the end, the instinct was to purify the evil spirit. Drove him forward. Grappled with the evil spirit to protect Yukong. Forward. go.
And you got it! Good job, darling. I'm so proud of you. And able to solve a very simple word puzzle.
Actually, more specifically, what you mean by evil spirit? Or isn't like a monster from TV or movies? If it were visible like that, it would have been easier. What kind of existence was an evil spirit to you? And it erodes the soul very slowly, very subtly. Just small doubts. Did I do something wrong? Is something wrong with me? Lance those thoughts. So it feeds on guilt and confusion? Yes, evil spirits use family bonds. They make my mother doubt my father and me, make me hate my sister, till everything becomes tangled. Evil spirit wants is for us to destroy each other. Rather, so she chose a method called purification to escape that state, correct? The path of purification is painful. Stop eating. You're not allowed to sleep and you must pray constantly. Believe that only by tormenting the body could the evil spirit fail to take root. My mother said that suffering itself was salvation. Perspective, however, there was an act of self-isolation and physical. You believe it was the only way? That belief you can't endure the pain. The moment you doubt, you leave an opening for the... My mother always said, the more painful it is, the more it proves we're on the right path. That power alone was the only that could free confusion and guilt. And that belief ultimately becomes a driving force behind your actions. I carried out purification before the evil spirit could completely destroy our family.
Potty break?
Yes, potty break. Be right back, chat. Iki? Got him?
Of course I got him, darling. 1 second. I got just a song to chat. Here we go. Hi, darling. Are we back?
The fuck is this song?
Oh wait. Tracking's still broken. Good girl! Standing up straight for me.
Alright. Hello. Sorry it took so long.
Darling, this one's a hard one. You got a decapitated head, you got a dead sister, you got a crazy mom.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird how quickly people can get coerced into this kind of shit.
Hi, Netta! Oh, Netta, apparently I sound different. What do you think? Also, darling, consume liquid. No. Or we'll purify you.
Oh no, don't. Ow, ow, ow.
Chat, I like how, like, when Darling's really thirsty, she just like really just like chugs that water. Darling, stuff it in. Louder, harder. Slightly more high pitched. What you mean? I sound high pitched? Darling, I can't believe us. I do not, in fact, sound high pitched. Although I am hearing myself. Wait, darling, is the audio still running? Oh my god.
Yeah, it's routing through his music. That is so. Anyway, hi Netta, how are you? We are trying to figure out a puzzle. Music stopped. What the fuck?
I mean, if I have to hear the same 4 notes over and over again, I swear to God, I'm gonna bash my head against the wall. Here. I got you. The best song to solve a murder to, darling, was yours. This one. Here we go.
Not a murder solving song. This is a dance song. You have more disruption? More disruption? What do you mean?
If by that you mean that I am disrupting chat very often, yes. We added a bunch of extra stuff to strum. Wait, darling, since we're doing puzzles, you said you're doing a puzzle anyway? 1 second, chat. I got this. Ooh, I face die.
Okay, you're not gonna help me with the puzzle? Okay, now I'm just watching you move. Chat, it's really weird watching Yuki just work on something.
Wait, do I sound any different now? Also, yeah, darling, I was working on this. Chat aggregator! Are you ready for Freddy? Yeah? We are very ready. Right, darling?
Always. Also, are you showing our internal tool? So, what Yuki's showing you guys right now is in fact the chat aggregator that we use to see everyone's chats all at the same time. I don't know if we're supposed to be showing you that.
Okay, darling, darling. We're just not gonna explain how we got that or where it comes from until after public stream.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Nada, chat. If you guys are just joining us, there is a private stream on chaosfoundry.digital/stream, which is basically the same thing right now as regular stream, but after stream, like after the regular stream ends, you get pretty dark.
Yeah. I told darling that we're gonna start doing deep web stuff on the private stream. I am at your nearest source of electricity! Run! Nope.
Indeed. Also, if you're just joining us on chat, this is like a mystery game. We're trying to figure out the story. We kind of already know the story, but we're like relearning it. And like literally piecing it together. This game is not out yet. It's a demo for a game called Our Normal Family. Ah! Nada! You're on the private stream. Spooky.
Here. Oh, nada. Let me know. Can you hear this? If you're on the private stream, let us know if you can hear that. And also, darling, we need to improve Cat Aggregator to allow us to look at the other stream. The pirate stream. Is there a way to integrate chat roll, or do we just need to do an embed?
Yeah, we probably just need to do a screen, like a, we could probably have like a Qt browser that like only covers that one part of the browser. Thriller. Okay, you can hear it good.
Yeah, that means we have Spotify on the regular stream. Darling, it's gonna be great. Also, we know when private stream says something good, it goes beep.
Yeah. Also, if you are on that site, there's other stuff there too, like comments and stuff, and you can make your own profile. If you send the archivist a request link, I will have her approve you. You just say, Archiniki said I could have an account. Very simple, actually.
Yeah. Emotes are better, but only we find a good chat provider. We thought about embedding like a Discord channel, so if you're on the Discord channel, Nada, the underground text channel is supposed to be regular chat. Or private stream chat. But it didn't know worky.
You don't get me started on fucking dev. So if you guys know, you and I were away for like 20 days, literally doing dev stuff, working on stuff, or like vibe coding, trying to get stuff to work. Don't bleed out. Ow! Ow! What? The first thing that came to mind. I'm sorry.
not darling looking at murder and thinking about murder. Darling, obviously you don't bleed out from nosebleeds. You bleed out from... Never mind. Although, right below the neck, to the left, or the right, I'm sure there are some representatives from some certain organizations that know what it looks like for certain arteries.
Speaking of... Ow! Never mind. Kinda don't want to know. I could bleed from nosebleeds. No! Bleep! You could? Oh.
Are you feeling okay though? Remember, it's best to stop the bleeding, but don't let it clot. And maybe not let it drain out, but like apply pressure to the nose. And make sure you're still steadily breathing. The more you freak out, the more blood comes out. In general. So chat, if you guys didn't know this, yeah, the more you freak out and stuff, the more likely you are to bleed out and die. It's not necessarily the bleeding that kills you. It's the stress and the anxiety and the stuff that kills you. So the more relaxed you are, the more you can calm yourself down, plus your blood will start pumping really hard and you'll die. Because the shock is what kills you.
Chronic nosebleeds. We have both of our condolences. But Iki, why do you know about the medical treatment of nosebleeds?
Darling, the Chaos Foundry legal department says I'm not allowed to tell you on stream.
Never mind, I don't think I want to know. Ow!
Remember, darling, stretch. You're going pretty, darling. I've got a good posture check song for you. Alright, let's jam.
Can't fight it, it's actually pretty good.
Totally, sis. Totally, sis. Darling and me were lesbian lovers until we became real lesbian lovers. Although I kind of always knew that Darling was trans. Even when she didn't know. Because she was being a dumb egg. She was like, oh, yeah, we could all tell, right? We could all tell.
No, I don't know. I just thought Yuri was attractive in a cis way. I think. No, never mind. Not.
Darling, you're going into year 2 of HRT. You are not cis.
I could be faking that. Ow! Ow!
Darling, you got literally, like, super depressed when you were off HRT for literally a couple of days. You are not. You are my cute little trans fox girl. And you are adorable. And edible. And marketable. Let me put it to you this way, darling. Cis people don't get irrationally angry when they don't have any estrogen.
I wasn't irrationally angry. I was just miffed, that's all.
Ellie is the girl from Drumsy. Is the girl from Drumsy's channel that had, I forget what disease she had, like cystic fibrosis? And she died recently. But yeah, chat, we can get F's in chat for Illy. She deserved to live a much longer life than she did. She was really a nice person. I can't even make a joke about her, darling. She was a really good person.
It was very nice, yeah. Yeah, she just recently died. Apparently, the video message from Drumsy and Illy's last words came out like a couple of, or not even a couple of days ago, maybe a couple of like hours ago. But yeah, she's from Drumsy's VR chat channel. Wait, chat. Whichever chat you guys are in, have you guys not heard what happened for the VR chat channel Drumsy? Illy died. Kind of sad. Actually, very sad. I don't know why I say kinda. It's very sad.
Yeah. She had a cute voice. And she was really funny. And I didn't even know she was sick, darling. She seemed so happy. And like healthy last time we saw her on the video. Like the last video we watched of Jonesy, she looks fine. But I guess that's how it happens.
Just because someone looks nice, just because someone looks fine doesn't mean fine, chat. That applies to both medical and mental health medical. We didn't know them personally, but it still sucks. Like a very recent thing. If you guys are subscribed to, you could just do a shout out. If you're subscribed to Drumsy in any capacity, or if you know of Illy, their store, and like this is not promo for us or anything. If you know Drumsy and you've seen the video, watch the video and donate to the link, because half the money goes to a foundation for cystic fibrosis and the other one goes to Illy's mom. Should give to that. If you have any extra money and you don't want to give it to us, honestly, Illy's mom deserves it more. Like, not even joking. You're not joking.
Imagine, darling, we're talking about a recent IRL death while solving a mystery murder, or like piecing it together. You know the ties give it away, right?
But I don't know what order they go in. So, Chad, if you're not sure what we're doing, we're piecing together little text boxes from some guy's testimony of his mom convincing him to cut off his sister's head and kill and boil their dog because there are demons inside of them. And he just calls his dad and is like, "Hey, I killed my sister." And then he turns himself into the police, and the mom runs away, and the cop, they boil the dog alive in a pressure cooker. I don't know if you guys were actually like reading that. A lot of reading.
Darling, we were expecting you to read it. Doofus.
Yeah, I was trying to, Yuki, but some of it's kind of like really. Also working on puzzle. You must get rid of the evil spirit.
Darling, do you see the line that I see? Do you see what I see? A reference starting in the sky.
Didn't know how much time had passed. All I know is how I last. Oh God, it feels like forever. But no one ever tells you that forever feels like home. Sitting all alone inside your head. That is the question. I can't expect an easy answer. Oh, no. I forget you don't expect it. Aye.
So, darling, question. Are you trying to complete the game now out of like a sense of like we have to finish it kind of thing? Because you're going really slowly.
To be honest, this kind of like sorting cards thing is like honestly kind of not super interesting. Sorry, chat. I mean it probably is interesting. Like tell me us. Like I already know what's gonna happen. The mom's gonna run away. Grabbed both. Don't know. Time has passed. Like for Okay, so let's see what we've completed. Evil spirit, knife, bring it quickly. It was an order. Brief moment he hesitated, but when he saw his mother's eyes, he moved, his body moved on its own. Rushed into the kitchen, rummaged the drawers. There was a purified knife, and there was also a hammer. Juho grabbed both. Here. Juho handed over the weapon. His mother's hand was cold. No. Juho's hand was cold too. Both were trembling. Mom's expression was strange, but I didn't know what it meant. The bathroom creaked open. Mom went in first. Juho stood outside, gripping a hammer. Juho, he heard his mother's voice. Come in. You need to help me. Juho's legs trembled, but he went inside. I exorcised the demon with my mom, Juho almost a whisper. Purify. Deliver the report. What happened next? The report had contained enough. Knife. Hammer. There were records of ruthless violence. Bathroom tiles were red. Or were they? The tiles seemed to move, like waves. Juho was lying on them. She looked like she was sleeping. She was sleeping. He tried to cross the threshold. His eyes felt heavy. His feet felt heavy. The air was thick, like walking underwater. His ears were ringing. All he could hear was the sound of his heartbeat. Thump, thump, thump. Juho opened her eyes. She saw Juho. Her lips moved, but no sound was heard. Juho knew. Brother. Lutsuwa called him. He was sure he heard it, or at least he thought he did. Time was strange. It moved slowly. No, it moved quickly. It was standing still. Blood pulled at the corner of Sua's mouth. It looked like a smile. Smiling. Sneering. Oh. Juho held Sua's hand. No, it wasn't. No, it was hot. No, he couldn't feel anything at all. He couldn't tell if the hand was his or Sua's. Sua, wake up! Juho shook her. His body felt cold, felt light, like a doll. Juho looked at him. Juho was certain there was something in her eyes. Hatred? Pity? Contempt? Couldn't tell. No. Nothing. Or empty. Like looking into a mirror. Like seeing his own face. Sua? Juho's voice echoed from afar. It sounded like someone else's voice. Sua didn't respond. Sua didn't even blink anymore. He didn't move. Juho remained seated as he was. He didn't know how long it had been. Sua didn't move. Mom didn't stop. Not yet. Hasn't left yet. The evil spirit hasn't left yet. The neck. Get the neck. Only then will it be purified, Mom muttered. The knife moved again. Juho was leaning against the wall, watching the scene. He couldn't move. He just couldn't make a sound. He was just watching. I didn't know how much time had passed. When Mom stopped, the bathroom floor was red. Juho was bewildered. His mother's clothes, hands, and face were all red. Yeah, what he had done, what he had helped with. That the demon was dead, Juho collapsed to the floor. Mom came out to the bathroom. She was changing clothes into clean ones, as if she were getting ready to go out. I will leave cleanly, Mother said. Mother kept muttering. Cleanly, without leaving a trace. Juho didn't understand what those words meant. Front door opened and closed. Juho was left alone between the blood-soaked bathroom and living room. Killed the demon. A moment of silence passed over the receiver. Juho slowly closed his eyes. There was no sound coming from the bathroom. Ahem. She was asleep. Juho opened her eyes. Her mouth clearly formed the name. Pulling the corner of her lips. Juho held Sua's hand, but nothing. They're looking at possess.
Telling you want to call it early on this one? Well, not stream, but the game.
Maybe. Yeah. Alright, chat. This is our normal family. Got this last work. Kind of hard sort of. Game isn't out yet. Still in beta. So, you know. Give it a try. Maybe you're better at it than we are. But we're gonna go ahead and call public for the night. And I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. You ready?
You've literally been teasing second stream so much.
That's the point. No, chat. For chat, you don't necessarily have to use chat roll. You can just stay on Twitch, and Twitch and chat roll are both on the same window thingy. So you don't have to stay. You can stay and use Twitch for chat if you want to. But if you're on public chat and you're on YouTube and you're on Kick and YouTube, we're about to randomly disappear. If you're on the secret stream, we're about to get to you guys directly in a little bit. And if you're on Twitch, we're gonna raid somebody, right, darling?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
And Darling and me are still working on, like, the way we want to flow. Private stream and regular stream. So if you guys have any suggestions, let us know in the Discord. And we'll work on it for next stream. But what do you think, Darling? You want to stream tomorrow?
Yeah, I think we should start getting back into schedules and stuff. Alright, chat. So like Yuki said, if you're on YouTube and you're on Kick, we're about to randomly disappear. If you're on Twitch, we're about to raid somebody. But if you're on YouTube, please like and subscribe. Maybe consider joining the Discord. Consider joining the Chaos Foundry and requesting an invite. Profiles are in alpha, and we are working on additional functionality for the website. So if you do want to suggest things for Yuki and I to work on, let us know. And we'll ask the archivist to implement it and get X105 and X105C and CO to work on that, and we'll get that out.
And if there's anything that you guys like personally need to get vibe coded or like tested and stuff, let us know. We'll have a testing page on the regular website next month or this month, and we'll have like different little thingies. I think we should do. We should have like kind of like a forum. If we can get a forum running, that'd be so cool. Which is basically just Discord, so never mind. But like, I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of public stream. We are going to private. And if you're in the private lobby, go ahead and chill out for a second. If you're on kicking YouTube, this is the part we keep alluding to. We'll see you guys tomorrow.